What's up, YouTube? So I'm teaching Rachel the behaviors that I have been introduced to in my career in my type of work, which is retail auto repair and wholesale auto repair. And a prime example was the Ford Transit Connect customer today who had his employee drop off the van and say that it has these problems and blah, 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 but then talk to the owner. And then I got the owner on the phone before we were leaving, and he said that how he's looking for a good mechanic, and the last guy who put 2 power steering pumps in can't find a power steering leak. It's all bullshit and lies. And that's what I was telling Rachel. It's impossible for you not to be able to find a power steering leak. Impossible. It's leaking. So, and he said, I have all these vehicles and all these businesses, and I'll bring you all my work. That's all flags and warnings to the people in our line of work. Especially when someone comes in and says, "Hey, can I get a quick oil change?" And then you do that, and then all they do keep coming for is quick oil changes. As soon as you hear that word "quick" or "quick tire plug," usually is not going to be the situation for you. It's just been my experience that they all turn into shit, and just like this guy with the Transit Connect turned into shit and started calling us crooks and thieves and rip-offs. No, dude, the last guy ripped you off, and I can imagine what you put him through to the point to where he doesn't want to do any work for you anymore. They came up with a complete lie that says he cannot find the power steering leak, but you guys are adding power steering fluid every day. So that's just one of the many behaviors that we see in our business. Or give me a discount and I'll hook you up and I'll bring you all of our company work and all this shit. That's all lies. All lies and bullshit. All lies. It's all for them to get their way and have the situation and conversation be in their favor or in things of that nature. But especially when someone says they're looking for a good mechanic. There are plenty of good mechanics out there. It's just, are you willing to pay for that person's skill and abilities? And then this guy obviously wasn't. So on your way, dude. But then I have some other customers, that leads a situation, right, that says they're looking for a place to repair and maintenance their fleet of vehicles. And you have to listen to the key words, repair and maintenance. And that's like Mosquito Squad. So Mosquito Squad turned into a fleet vehicle service that we take care of their cars. So if there's something wrong, they bring it in. They bring more vehicles. So, repair and maintenance. We had a guy say, and I'm not going to give any names, that, he would bring us some small stuff like oil changes and tire plugs. I'm not your clown shop, dude. If you have another shop that's doing your work, then you take that shit to them. I'm not interested in your oil changes and tire plugs or light bulbs. And that's just the way it is. It's my business, and I'll run it the way I want to. But that was another conversation that was last week with a new owner. And Rachel and I discussed it today, and I was like, yeah, you can tell him right from the rip, we're not his clown shop. We're not his put air in your tires and top off your fluids and plug your tires and shit like that. If you have another guy that's reconditioning your cars, take that shit back to him. You feed him, keep feeding him. If you're not going to feed me, don't bother with me. So, and I've had some gypsy people come and say, oh yeah, take care of me on this, and I'll bring you more. And then all they do is keep digging at you and taking from you and taking advantage of you, and then you just stop it. I've had people come in for oil changes with coupon after coupon after coupon with recommendations and declines and never get anything done, and then they come back with all the work done from someplace else. They're back for another coupon oil change. I pull their card. Go back to where you're spending your money to get your car fixed and have them change your oil. That simple. I'm not your quick lube guy. I don't want to be your coupon guy. I don't want to be your discount guy. I want to be the guy that you count on 100% for repairs and maintenance. I'll give you an example. The customer with the GMC. I service his regular vehicle. This is his fairly new vehicle, so he still goes back to the dealership for oil changes. They tried to rip him off for $1,000 today. He came in, I put it on the lift, told you guys all about what the dealer told him, pulled the tires off, the brakes were like brand new. So And that's why Alan, I'll give you his name, Alan, trusts me. As soon as he heard that, whoa, I need brakes already, I need to call Anthony and get it over there, because he knows the price is going to be better. And if it doesn't need brakes, I'm going to be the guy to tell him. And I said, Alan, if I show you a new set of brake pads, you would ask me why I'm changing them. If you had a concern for noise or moaning and addressing your customer's concern or convenience, then we're talking a different story. But do you absolutely need brakes? And are these 3mm brake pads? Absolutely not. So, but Alan comes for everything on his regular car: battery, wiper blades, bulbs, this, that, and the other thing. So now he wants to continue to come for routine maintenance on his newer vehicles, because now he can't trust going to the GMC dealer, and that's understandable. But yeah, so if you care, and listen to what the people are saying to you, because there's a lot in what they're saying, their body language and their movements. Anytime I tell Rachel, you hear, I need a quick tire plug, I need a quick oil change, we're not that shop. We're not that shop. Especially when you can't deliver that quick lube or quick service to that person every time, because then they expect it. So Rachel had a phone call today, I just need a quick oil change. And then Rachel's talking to the customer and finding out, it's like, hey, what our hours are, blah, blah, blah. And Rachel's like, she keeps talking to the guy, and I'm coaching her in the background. Tell him we're not a quick lube. Set the bar right where it's at. If you're expecting a quick lube environment at this location, you're calling the wrong shop. So I don't want to start something with somebody that I can't deliver all the time. So there was another guy from Delaware who would drive past our shop every day to go to work, and then he would come in for his oil changes. But then I would recommend work to him, and then he would get it done someplace else out in Delaware, and then come here to get the oil changes. Well, if you can get your oil changes done at my shop, you can get your repair work done. I had to stop him too. I will not be your quick lube clown. Thanks for watching.